portal is already available for the um, reference at the same time for the submission of our mini performance task for this quarter. So here, if you click this, okay, so I have here a very short instruction or reminder regarding the submission. So take note, the portal is only open until 5 p.m. Saturday. Okay, so again, you are highly encouraged to use the remaining time later for you to finish your um, performance task at the same time. If possible, you can submit it not later than Saturday. So for the submission, you need to use your family name section and title so that you don't mix it or you don't accidentally submit the wrong file. So please take note, this is the PDF version. So let me share the PDF version of the guidelines. The guidelines is also available or presented on our module page 6. So you go to page 6, you will actually see the module or the page where you can find the details for our performance task. So here is the PDF version of the guidelines. So let's proceed. Okay. So the scenario here is that you will take the role as a member of the creative team of the DNR, and your role is to help raise the awareness of the general public about biodiversity and extinction. Okay, so these are the two major concepts that you should include in your poster. Okay, okay, let me continue. So the role, the audience, okay, the situation. Now, here are the important things you need to include in your work or in your performance task. Number one, your performance task may be as in a form of the traditional poster making wherein you did the artwork manually by hand, or you can also do this through the digital platform, so meaning your artwork is done digitally. However, I want to emphasize that the PT making or the digital work should not be a simple compilation or collage of images from the online. Okay, again, this is not a simple collage of or collection of images you get from the online source. You may use images or artworks already available online, given that your artwork or the images will answer the question what is and why it is important, or what's the role of biodiversity and extinction. So the images should answer these questions, and most importantly, your work should highlight one endemic species found here in Mindanao. Either it's an animal or a plant. Okay? So you need to choose one specific endemic species from Mindanao that you want to include or must be included or must be highlighted in your artwork. You may choose the species that are already common or well known to be um, endemic here in Mindanao, or if you may do your research and find other species that are also endemic in Mindanao but not known by the public. Okay, so it's up to you whether you go with the common or the ones that are already famous, or you will search and find those rare species that are not commonly mentioned and not known to the public. Okay, let me move to the next. Okay, it's not moving. Okay, so please take note. You may opt to do it hand drawn or digitally created. Again, but again, I would like to emphasize it's not a simple collage only. Okay, so you are graded based on the following criteria. Number one, content. So you should be able to clearly express your ideas about biodiversity and extinction through your artwork. No words needed. Okay? So your work or your artwork should be enough to convey your message or the information you want to share to the public. And then next is you have the quality of your work. So clearly, this is based on your craftsmanship, whether you really showed or it shows that you gave time to the completion of the work. And of course, you are very particular with the details. And it is evident that there's effort in the completion of the task. Dili lang siya basta-basta. As I've said, it's not just a mere collection of images you got online. Okay, I hope that's clear. So far, questions regarding the two criteria regarding content and quality. No questions. So lastly, the last criteria is about creativity. Now, of course, this is more on the creative side of the artwork. So, of course, it is dependent on you as an artist. How do you um, make your artwork stand out? And of course, it's eye catching to your audience, whether you choose to have different colors, textures, shapes, or anything that you want to use or utilize so that your artwork will stand out. Okay, questions regarding the guidelines? Anybody? Okay, so let me first get the poll from everyone. So may I ask um, a raise hand button if you already understood or at least have an idea of the performance task. Okay, kindly activate your raise hand button if you already understood what is expected from you, or at least you have an idea of how to do the performance task. Okay, so based on here, 18 students already activated the raise hand button. Okay, please take note. Um, you may start now. So hopefully, since you're given the time to finish or given the time to at least start your work, please do it now. If you ever you have questions or you want to clarify something regarding the guidelines, please ask me so that I can um, help you. It's up to you, Lawrence. Yes, if you want, you may also do that, wherein you include messages. But primarily, generally, it should your image should be enough to convey your message. But if you want to include words, it's okay with me. Okay, so I will leave this part of the guidelines because this is the most important thing. I think this one, sorry, the other page, okay? Again, before I mute myself, please take note. The deadline is on April 9, 5 p.m. 5 p.m. in the afternoon. So again, you are expected to really submit them on time so that it will not overlap with your other concerns with other subject areas. By the way, Ira, I believe you're here, right? Ira, I will message you regarding the long test, okay? So please
Yes po.
check your yes, please check your messenger for the details, okay? Thank you.